Lebanon faces a crunch time later this week with a 1.2 billion bond maturity due on Monday, and the government saying that it's going to make a decision on making that payment later this week. With a few days to go, it's still not clear what the government is going to decide. On the one hand, they could make the payment, but buy a little bit more time in doing so, so that they can announce and come up with a coherent and credible economic plan, which might include reforms and ultimately measures to make the debt sustainable, which would probably include a debt restructuring, if not a default. And this may happen inside or outside an IMF program. So if they make the payment by a bit more time, then that would make sense. However, if the debt is unsustainable, which we think it is, then it might make no sense to make the payment. You want to save the money and use it for other things. So why go ahead and make a payment if you don't need to, when ultimately you have to restructure anyway? That's the decision that they have to face. Now, clearly, if you can control that, manage that, and come up with a plan, it might be better for the markets. What we wouldn't want to see is just a default and then still no plan 3, 4, 5 days a week after. So time is tight, and we still don't know which way they're going to go. Bond prices have edged up a little bit this week to around 60 on the front end bond, up from about 50 last week. So maybe markets are getting a bit more confident that they're going to pay, but the probability of non-payment is still seen as quite high. We'll know in a few days.